Yo, what is up, bros? I'm here to make the case for God Nimitz. Upon upgrade, he will receive his 6th star in Air Force ability. He is gaining 2 brand new perks. First up, we have Knight of the Sea. When commanding ship units, morale will not diminish. That's always nice, especially when you're going up against a lot of ships and they can surround you. When dealing a naval critical attack, increased damage by 40%. So, I mean, good for like throw him on a Richelieu, throw him on a Prince of Wales if that's how you want to use him. I don't want to use him that way. I want him as an aircraft carrier, bro. If a friendly carrier within 2 hexes, or if the commander is deployed on a carrier, airstrike, missile, and nuclear bombs deal plus 30% damage, but that's not all. All friendly aircraft carriers within 2 hexes gain plus 15% airstrike damage. I can see God Nimitz on the Akagi, setting beside God Halsey on the Enterprise, and just absolutely leveling everything that is even anywhere near their zone of control. Then we've got Deep Blue Resolve. When commanding ship units, there is a 64% chance to deal a critical attack when attacking or launching airstrikes. If the general has this skill, the effects of fleet leader and airborne leader are inapplicable, so don't put those on. So each perk gives some damage or increased critical attack to a ship if you would put him on it, like the Richelieu or, you know, the Prince of Wales. Like I said, I don't want to do that. I seen you guys mentioning it in the comments. That's not how I want to use him. If we use God Nimitz as an aircraft carrier, bro, then we have 2 God aircraft carrier generals. That's how I want him. But we will test him. I'll go ahead and test him up against some of my top regular attack generals at sea, and just see how he fares up against them. And then we're going to test him out on an aircraft carrier right beside Halsey, and yeah, convince myself. And then wrapping it up, he has early warning, 40% chance to evade 20% damage when commanding ship units. So I'm going to test him. I will build him in a way so that we can attack from like the Richelieu or the Prince of Wales, and we'll this is not going to be an in-depth comparison. We're just going to eyeball it, see how much damage he does up against like Kuznetsov or our Japanese bro, or I mean, that's probably Eisenhower, maybe, I don't know. Probably don't need to throw in Eisenhower. And then build him for an aircraft carrier, throw him beside Halsey, and check that out. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit it. Upgrade this. Nice. Alright, so this ends up going to 80% chance. That's amazing. 80% chance to deal a critical attack. Go ahead and upgrade this all the way. So I guess we'll go ahead and build him for a regular naval attack general first. And then we'll switch him over to a carrier-based attack. I mean, having this taken away, I mean, because of this, rules that out. So I think it's gotta be obviously inferior victory, and then go ahead and grab, yeah, I think it's gotta be inspiration. All right, let's throw some medals and some ribbons on him and test him out. All right, bro, so I just hopped on the Pacific Front Nightmare difficulty. We don't really need to test them on best units. We just need to do a comparison, so we can do it from this. Someday there will be a naval general tournament, and we'll save our generals being put on the best units, the best situation, and true data collection. Right now, we're just gonna eyeball it, and you know, just see if a bro wanted to make him that type of naval general, I mean, where would he rank? So we're gonna test it out. On the sub, 219. On the destroyer, 251. And on the cruiser, 284. Alright, Nimitz, let's test you out. I don't know why you guys would want to build him like this. There's plenty of naval generals for regular attack. We only got a very few generals that are specifically designed for aircraft carriers. So, I don't know. First attack for Nimitz, the sub. 211, which is slightly less than Kuznetsov. The destroyer 305, damn, 50 more than Kuznetsov. And on the cruiser, 288, which is right there with Kuznetsov. Huh. Kinda inconclusive. Should I run him again? Yeah, let's run it one more time. Alright, Nimitz again. The attack on the sub. 253. Way better. 262. What? 9 better. 254. 30 less. So, I mean, I don't know. 281. That would have been a better hit. I mean, that was a better hit. Yeah, I mean... Is he better than Kuznetsov? I mean, I wanted Kuznetsov to be easily better and Yamaguchi to be easily better, and then I'd be like, see, use him as an aircraft carrier, bro. But I don't even think I can say that. I mean, I'm still probably going to use him as an aircraft carrier, bro. But I guess it's up to you. It's up to you how you want to use him. You can use him either way. I'd like to have 2 dedicated generals for my aircraft carriers. You may want just a badass bro on the Richelieu, which he would be amazing on the Richelieu. Oh, that'd be amazing. Brothers. Well, anyways, let's test him out on an aircraft carrier. Have some fun with that. I guess first up, we need to change his build. The question is, because of this perk, taking out Air Force Leader, what the hell are we going to put for this 5th and final perk? I've looked through this for a while. It might just be a defensive perk. Or a hill perk, I don't know. You know what? I had an idea. I wonder if this works for air. Deals 3% to demoralize and counter cannons. We're going to test this out for air because, I mean, my Enterprise is not to that level where I can use the Elite yet, but when that time comes, you can drop their morale of bros with the Enterprise, then use Nimitz to attack them with the dominance buff on. Damn it, now I got more tests. We have to test if this works with air. Well, we're gonna have to test him. Let's leave this where it's at, and we'll attack some shit. And then, you know, drop the morale and see if we can't do more damage. Lucky for us, this Enterprise is a high enough level we can use Stukas with it, so we can get something demoralized. We need something with a lot of health. We need something with decent health. Can I reach this, bro? With regular bombing? Yeah, alright, let's just regular bomb this, bro. 51. 57. 63. 51 to 63. Now let's head back to Nimitz and put some dominance on him. Even throw the metal on him so it's even more noticeable so we don't miss that. 51 to 63 is what he was doing. Oh, I didn't even put... I mean, it doesn't matter if he has air ribbons on him. We're just testing if there's a difference. When we actually set him up to go with Halsey and test that, we'll definitely put all his good shit on. Alright, let's get him in range here. Throw some Stukas on this bro. Just so it's even more noticeable, he's completely stupid. $51 to $63 is what we were getting before. Let's hit him up with some irregular bombs. It does not work with air attacks, it looks like. Nope, does not work with air attacks, so that is a no-go. I mean, it was worth a testing, because if that would have worked out, that'd have been good, because we're looking at 30% more damage to demoralized enemies. That would have been huge. I wish it would state, why don't it just have parentheses here? Works with air, land, works with all, works with only land, don't, like, just, why make us test everything? I mean, let's just look at the other naval perks. It's an aircraft carrier. You don't need it. We got this. It's an aircraft carrier. You don't need it. You could have the depot ship and heal up. I doubt this works with air, and he's going to be right next to Halsey, so that doesn't work. So pretty much the only other thing you could put on is the depot ship. So I guess we're going depot ship. Alright, now that we're actually going to test him, let me put on some good shit. Alright, bros, I went ahead and played this a couple rounds so that I could get this bro down. Let's get him linked up and do some air attacks. Ooh, right here. Ooh, massive! Bro, that's massive damage. And my Akagi is only level 6. Let's just see how many rounds it takes us to completely wipe this whole area out. With these two bros together. Although it doesn't help that they got a frickin' healer right there. Fuga, can you help out here for our testing, brother? Yeah, that AoE attack. 350. 161 on the cruiser. Damn, he is strong. You know what? I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm sick of him. Now can we actually go back to this, guys? It is gonna be nice to have two bros built for the aircraft carriers. Especially when I get these higher. I'm looking at that. I don't remember what my enterprise is. Probably about the same level, like a 5, 6. I mean, I can see here real quick. Let me see. My enterprise is level 6. Let's hit this up again. Who do we want? It was so good. Oh, that's the Dodge air attacks. 360. Damn, 360 is a strong hit. Like, it puts something like this, the levels that have a bunch of ships like this, it makes it easy. I mean, when there's a bunch of ships and you have fortresses and you kind of got to stop to attack some of the ships with your main, like, battleships and shit, instead of going right for the fortresses, shit, you don't have to now. Just get these two bros lined up together going off. I like it. I had already decided I was going to use him as a aircraft carrier bro. Could he be the top damage getter from from a battleship? I mean, It looked like he could have been. Could be. But are you getting more? Here's the question. Are you getting more out of him? Doing maybe 20 damage more than our top 2 naval bros do now? Yamaguchi. And, well, even Eisenhower's pretty good. He's probably doing a decent amount more than Eisenhower, but like Yamaguchi and Kuznetsov, probably not that much more. He's not going to be that much better than those, even if he is. It looked like, what, 30 damage max? I guess that is a decent amount, though. Or are you going to get more use out of him as an aircraft carrier bro? I think aircraft carrier bro. I mean, I got tons of naval bros to go on, you know, Richelieu, Prince of Wales, whatever, any other ships. Only got one bro designed for a carrier. So I guess this is not so much the case for Nimitz, but this is the case for how to use Nimitz. Anyways, in the end, it is up to you bros. Let me know in the comments how you guys are deciding to use your Nimitz. Bros, if you're enjoying this content, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, so make it for next upload. Peace.